Welcome, foolish weirdos. Welcome to another episode of Conquering Theme Park. Today we are going to conquer one of the best attractions at Disneyland, the Haunted Mansion. Oh, the heck? Well, we're in for a spooky one. Now, what did I do with that time machine? I think I'll go find that time machine. Are y'all ready for some time traveling? Well, you like my carriage hearse thing? Forget it. Let's get going. This is crazy. So this all starts before Disneyland was opened. Okay, not this far ahead, but let's fast forward a little bit. Before Disneyland opened up, Walt Disney wanted to build a spooky house up on top of a mountain that guests can see and be kind of frightened of. This spooky house was called the Ghost House, the Museum of the Weird, House of Illusions, and my favorite, the Haunted Mansion. Wow! In 1963 is when the exterior of the attraction was built. Walt took influence of this Disneyland attraction's exterior from the Winchester House in San Jose, California. The Ghost House was eventually shelved in place of Walt Disney's new interest of the World's Fair between 1964 and 1965. The attraction was planned to be a walkthrough attraction, but Walt took very much interest into the Omnimover ride system.
Welcome to Ford Motor Company's Magic Skyway, an adventure created by the incomparable Walt Disney.
Walt liked the idea that you can force a guest to look into one area. Plus, the ride system was more efficient getting guests through the attraction than a walkthrough would be, and they called this Omnimover the Doom Buggies. The project of the Ghost House started back up in 1966. The Walt Disney Company ended up changing majorly because Walt Disney passed away on December 15th, 1966. Gone too soon. What? It's just allergies. I'm not crying. I'm not a baby. With most of the company wondering what's next for the Walt Disney Company, most of the Imagineers went back to work, especially Mark Davis and Cloud Coates, who worked on the Ghost House. But they had a disagreement. Mark Davis wanted the attraction to be family friendly and funny, while Cloud Coates wanted the attraction to be scary, like an actual haunted house. They both ended up meeting in the middle, and they said half the attraction could be family friendly and funny, and half the attraction could be scary. The Haunted Mansion ended up opening up August 9th in 1969. Yes, that's right. 6 years after the exterior was built for the attraction, the Haunted Mansion finally opened up. What ride are we about to get on, Leslie? The best ride in the park right here.
Of course, there's always my way.
The stretching room is actually an elevator that takes you underground so you can walk underneath the railroad tracks to get into the ride building. Yeah, unlike the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge where they actually moved the whole entire railroad just for the land. Star Wars, always trying to do it the easy way, aren't they? One of the original storylines for the Haunted Mansion was a sea captain who killed his wife and ended up hanging himself. The voice of the ghost host belongs to Paul Frees. He's also voiced this guy. So let's get into one of these doom buggies. What's happening? Make sure you don't pull down the handlebars. The ghost host is going to pull them down for you. I'm kidding, guys. I just needed an excuse to get a churro. I was really craving a churro. Boy, those are good churros. Anyways, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the attraction, cause this is one spooky ride.
When the attraction first opened up, the night next to the endless hallway used to be a cast member that would jump out at guests.
And they brought it back for one night for the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion. Look it. Illusion.
Originally, there was a concept that the crows you see throughout the attraction was actually the ghost host in his living form. Madame Leota's face is actually Leota Toombs, who created designs for many other Disneyland attractions. The voice of Madame Leota, however, belongs to Eleanor Audley, who is also the voice of Sleeping Beauty's Maleficent.
And for the holiday version of Madame Leota, Leota Toombs' daughter performed this newer Madame Leota. Her name was Kim Irving. And the person that replaced the voice of Madame Leota was Suzanne Blanksley, who's also known for voicing Cruella de Vil.
The pipe organ in the ballroom scene is the same organ used by Captain Nemo. No, not from Finding Nemo, but Captain Nemo from Disney's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The effect that they use in a ballroom to make the ghost look like actual ghosts is actually called the Pepper's Ghost Effect. To make the Pepper's Ghost Effect work, there's a big pane of glass right in front of the ballroom, and this is one big piece of glass, to the point where one time a guest coming into Disneyland had an airsoft gun and shot it at the glass, cracking up the glass. But it would have been too expensive for Disneyland to end up changing it, because you have to take off the roof of the ballroom, take out the whole piece of glass, because it's one continuous piece of glass, that Disney ended up slapping a spider on it and said it was a spider web. You could still see the spider till this day. The Bride in the Attic has changed several times throughout the history of Haunted Mansion, and some of them are actually really scary. There was a rumor that there was an actual Hatbox ghost when the attraction first opened up, but was quickly removed because it didn't work correctly.
Wait. Rewind it back. Right there. You see it? Right there. No, bring it back. Right there. It's right there. And on April 10th, 2015, a new and improved Hatbox Ghost was unveiled. And this one, the effect actually worked.
There was a rumor going around that one of the singing busts was actually Walt Disney, but this ended up to being false. It's actually Ravenscroft, who you've probably heard his voice several times throughout Disneyland.
He's also voiced this guy. Now I want some Frosted Flakes.
On October 2001, the Haunted Mansion got its first holiday overlay. This coming a year after the Country Bear Jamboree ended up closing down. It is rumored that the Oogie Boogie in the Haunted Mansion holiday might have been Big Al from the Country Bear Jamboree.
Now just look at them. They look and move pretty similar. Weird. It's almost like they're the same animatronic. Oh, and like, comment, share. Also, comment down below if you guys want me to do more of these type of history videos. Oh yeah, follow me on the social medias. Peace out, weirdos.
Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide.
Or a silly spook, place it by your side.
Shroud